Good morning or afternoon if you are fourth or fifth block. I'm sorry I'm not there today. Unfortunately, I have a different kid sick this week, and unfortunately, I cannot be at school today. I will be back tomorrow no matter what, and I will be there the remainder of the week. We are so close to exam time and the end of this first semester of being in ninth grade. I don't want us to miss any time. So today I have made this video so that we could work even though I'm not there. So I'm going to be taking you step by step through how to change that graphic organizer for your persuasive speech into an essay, and then you will use that essay to get up and give a speech on Wednesday. So today we are going to finish writing a speech. I'm going to show you exactly what I want you to do with this video, and then you are going to spend the rest of class time writing your essay. And then tomorrow, when you come in with a completed essay and a completed graphic organizer, that will be two separate grades, both homework grades, you will edit your speech with one of your classmates. And then you will be ready on Wednesday to get up and give a speech. And don't forget, you will be responsible for a visual aid, and I'll talk about that a little bit more in a minute. So I'm going to take you step by step through my own graphic organizer, and then through how I turned that graphic organizer into an essay. Now, I didn't write an entire essay. I'm just showing you how to do it. And if you have any questions when you finish watching my video, please respond to this post in Edmodo and ask me, and I will get back to you as soon as I can, because I will have my phone with me while I'm with my daughter, whether it's at the doctor or at home, and it will let me know if you have a question. And I hope this is really helpful, and I think you guys will find that this is not too hard. Alright, so I'm going to show you my graphic organizer. The first thing we're going to do is zoom in. Up here on the top of my page, my topic is should students be allowed to eat during class? And then if you look at my position, it says students should not be allowed to eat during class. I know you're surprised by that. And then I have 3 reasons. Eating causes excessive trash and insects. Second one is eating causes distractions, and then the third one I had to really work hard to come up with a reason. So I googled excessive mindless snacking leads to weight and nutrition problems. I googled and came up with that one. So let's go back up here to reason number 1. Eating causes excessive trash and insects. And then over here I came up with 2 supporting reasons. Students stick gum under the desk and students leave trash on the floor. The second one, distractions, I came up with students share food, which distracts from teaching and learning. And the second one is this big fancy word, misophonia. If you were to Google that, you would find out that some people are bothered by the sound of other people eating, that it's like nails on the chalkboard for them. And so those students would have a hard time with other people eating in class. And then back down here to my excessive snacking leads to weight and nutrition problems. I don't have a first point there, but the second thing I put allergies and a bunch of exclamation points. 4 to 6% of school-age children have peanut allergies, and that could really be a problem in the classroom if you think about it. All right, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to change this into a paragraph. Let me show you how I did that. All right, so now we're going to talk about how to turn this reason number 1 into a paragraph. So it says eating causes excessive trash and attracts insects. So I started writing a paragraph here. I'm going to put it right up here close. It says when students eat during class, it causes excessive trash, which can lead to insects in the classroom. So notice I highlighted it blue. I labeled it TS for topic sentence. And then my next sentence, which I made yellow and I put a CD over here, it says students often leave trash on the floor. Then I went on a little bit farther and I said just paper most of the time, but at the end of the day, look on the floor of your 5th block class and I think you will find food trash too. Notice I highlighted that in pink and I called it my commentary CM. So then back to yellow again. It says if you don't believe me, look under your desk at the gum left there. Look up here, students stick gum under their desk. And then I went on to say, and what happens when the food trash is left on the floor? Bugs, ants, roaches, and some places rats My successive trash is one reason I am against eating in the classroom. And I highlighted that blue because it's my conclusion sentence, which is very similar to my topic sentence. So I hope you'll see there how I did the same thing we've been doing. Topic sentence was the same as reason number 1. Concrete detail. My 2 concrete details are my supporting evidence, and my commentary is anything I added to explain my supporting evidence, and then my conclusion sentence is restating my topic sentence. Next, I want us to talk about the counter argument. The counter argument is sort of laid out for you. The counter argument is used to acknowledge that someone has a different opinion than you do, but to remind them of why you think the way you do. Mine says, and I wrote it out for you, it's kind of like a fill in the blank. It says, one could argue that students are distracted by hunger, so eating would help. So see here, I gave an example of why someone would say maybe we should eat in the classroom. And then I put, but here is the weakness in that argument, or that idea. And then I put, food in the classroom could cause far bigger distractions with students sharing food. If you'll notice, I drew a line, an arrow right here, because I want to put my counter argument in between reason number 1 and reason number 2. But you can put your counter argument anywhere you want to in your essay. It does not have to go in between reasons number 1 and 2. But for me, it fit in right before eating causes distractions. Alright, lastly, I want us to talk about steps. Steps you need to complete before I see you tomorrow. Complete graphic organizer. That's step 1. Step 2, write 3 body paragraphs using your reasons and the support evidence. Step 3, write an introduction, and we'll talk about that in just a second. And step 4, write a conclusion, which is restating your main idea. And the last thing you want to do is leave your audience with something to think about. So let's talk about that introduction. You want to start your introduction with a hook sentence. Something to get everyone's attention. I started off with, who is hungry? I would expect people in the class to raise their hand. And then I would say 30% of all high school students skip breakfast. Hunger is a big distraction in the classroom, but I still believe students should not be allowed to eat during class. The last part of your introduction needs to be the position, and then you go into why you feel that way. I hope that this video has been helpful to you. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to email me through Edmodo, send me a message, respond to this post, and I will get back to you as quick as I can. Remember, there is a grade for both the written essay and the speech portion of this, and they are both assessment grades. We will go over what you've done tomorrow when I see you. We will peer edit, and then we will have speeches beginning on Wednesday. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask.